fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening and welcome to the 165th meeting of the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. I am Harsh Rai, the Sergeant at Arms of the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. Before starting the meeting, first I would like to state the vision and mission of the Toastmasters. That is, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, which results in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, there are few general directions which everyone present in the room is required to follow. Uh, Ensure that you are logged in with your correct name. It will help us to identify you easily. All speakers or role takers are requested to add the name of their role next to their name. Third, all the guests are requested to prefix guest before their name. It can be done by clicking the participants tab to rename yourself. Fourth, know when your camera is on and avoid doing any activity that may distract the speaker. Apart from that, there are few guidelines which everyone present in the meeting is required to follow. Starting from in Toastmasters, we refrain from speaking anything about sex, caste, religion, and politics in a derogatory manner. So please refrain from speaking anything about it in a derogatory manner. Apart from that, do not interject the speaker while he or she is delivering his or her speech. If you have any query, you can raise your hand or wait for the pause that the speaker takes. Moving to the next guideline, that is avoid cross talking for the course duration of the meeting. Please ensure that you are on mute. Apart from that, last that's all. Now I would like to hand over the meeting to the presiding officer. A little about the presiding officer of the meeting, Toastmaster Archita. Like today I am playing the role of her evaluator. So I would not like to use most of her introduction lines. Apart from that, one of the prettiest Toastmasters of the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. She is currently serving as the VP Education of the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, one of the multifaceted Toastmaster of TMCL. That's all. Over to you, Toastmaster Archita.
Thank you so much, Harsh. Thank you so much for such a wonderful introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I extend a warm welcome to all of you in the 165th meeting of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. It is always a pleasure to have new faces among us, and I would like to especially welcome our guests today. I hope you all enjoy today's meeting. So, as a guest today, we have Ruchi with us. We have already talked to Ruchi about her intro, where she lives and all. So now and there's one more thing. We don't have Ruchi. We have Richa Chauhan. Sorry, I got confused. We have Richa, and we have already talked to her from where she belongs and what she does, what she likes, and whatnot. So with that, I'd also like to call our Toastmaster of the day and Toastmaster Smita to please proceed with the happy birthday song for Toastmaster Honey. So first we do that and then let's move forward. So Toastmaster Smita, please join.
हो गए
और टेस्ट के
हो गए
और दवाइयाँ
अरे भाई हो गए
भाई तो क्या कर रहा है? इधर आ। 25 लाख तक का इलाज अब फ्री।
भाई प्लीज समथिंग
Okay, the ad.
if an advertisement that started playing.
That was good one.
I think then we'll go without the background music.
Happy birthday, Toastmaster Honey.
Happy birthday,
Thank
Toastmaster
you.
Honey.
Thank you so much. Thank
Happy
you.
birthday
I
to you.
do. Thank you. I do. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Welcome. May you have a great year ahead. May you have lots and lots of success in all that you do, Toastmaster Honey. With
Thank you for such a wonderful words, Smita.
back to you, Toastmaster Archita.
Thank you so much, everybody. So I was talking to guests. So a few minutes ago, we have Nisha, but now I think she left the meeting. So before we proceed further, I would like to take a moment to recognize our stars of the month for the last month who have gone above and beyond in their contributions to the club. And these members have shown their incredible dedication and made significant effort in ensuring the success of our meeting and growth of the club. So please give a huge round of applause for our stars of the month for the month of August, who are Toastmaster Sunil Gupta, Toastmaster Dilip Verma, and Toastmaster Akshat Pandey. Just a moment. Yeah. Now, moving on with today's session. And I'm extremely excited to introduce our today's Toastmaster of the Day. We have seen him as incredible Toastmaster for the last 3 years, always bringing a spark of creativity and enthusiasm to the meetings. And I'm sure even today, his energy and insights will inspire us to let our own ideas flourish. He is, so our Toastmaster of the Day is a BCom graduate and he's currently pursuing his MBA from Great Lakes Institute, Gurgaon. He loves to travel and try different cuisines. Also loves to watch different web series. So please welcome with a warm round of applause our Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Shubham. Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Shubham, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rajita, and thank you for such a nice introduction. And again, welcome you all to the meeting. Yes, I am Toastmaster Shubham, and I am the Toastmaster of the day with a theme flowering of ideas. Well, after listening the theme flowering of idea, what do you guys think? What it is? Like the first impression, the first thing came into your mind. Toastmaster Suraj, what do you think?
Not regeneration, generation of ideas and thoughts in mind.
Right on the point.
Right. So
And
when
what
we
about
see something, when we observe something, obviously we have some ideas. And again, if we have some great ideas, then that I would name flowering of ideas.
perfect? What about Toastmaster Harsh?
I think it's about bundle of ideas, thinking of something innovative, thinking of new ideas that can bring creativity, as used
Right,
by Toastmaster Archita in your introduction. Something in relation to that.
right. And Toastmaster Richa, yeah, to be Toastmaster Richa, would you like to give a thought? Like,
I don't know much about this, but I think when we want to improve something, then we think and what thoughts we have in my mind or our mind, they will go and like and they will thoughts. I think whenever we thought something about, they will go and I think what your theme, I have not actually.
right, you're also right. I guess you all know what I'm going to talk. So sad. No, there's still no problem. Toastmaster Honey, would you like to add something?
I actually missed the conversation. I'm so sorry.
I'm just asking that after hearing after seeing the title, the theme, flowering of ideas, what do you think? What it is like? Any guess?
I actually missed the title also. So sorry, Shubham. Can you just repeat it?
No problem. The theme is flowering of ideas. So I'm taking a mini
Flowering
demo
of
topic.
ideas.
Yeah, flowering of ideas. So what do you think? What it could be?
Okay. So to me, it symbolizes that if you are a plant, yeah, then and your mind from your mind, a lot of thoughts generates at every moment. Means at every point of time, multiple thoughts generate, right? So you know, uh,
You're right, Toastmaster Honey.
yeah,
Well, you all are right. Well, it's all about the theme. You all have said the flowering, the generation, different ideas, bundle of ideas. You all are right. So let's start with the theme because you all know. So let me add little bit things. And it's great that you all know because now this I will do the activity. I have an activity. That's why I asked you. Toastmaster Honey, do you have a pen and paper with you?
I have just opened my laptop. Uh,
So just please arrange a pen and paper because we're gonna
yeah,
need that.
give me 1 minute.
So, so let's go with the theme. So before starting everything, there's a quote by Stephanie. She's a book writer, and she's a book writer of Twilight. I guess we all have seen that. So the quote is, sometimes I wondered if I was seeing the same things through my eyes that the rest of world was seeing through theirs. Maybe there was glitch in my brain. You guys get that? Or should I repeat? Okay, I'm repeating it again. Sometimes I wondered if I was seeing the same things through my eyes that rest of the world was seeing through theirs. Maybe there was a glitch in my brain. Toastmaster Smita got that.
Got it.
So, so what this shows that we have a same brain. We all have the same brain. The structure is the same, but the braining thing, the thinking thing, the thinking abilities of different people are different. So we will do the same thing today. We will just do the brainstorming on a particular problem. And before doing that, you know what? In Toastmasters, not few, many years back, when the Toastmaster was becoming a Toastmaster, they were planning all about Toastmasters. They also did a lot of brainstorming, and they came up with a flow of a Toastmaster meet. And the flow of Toastmaster meet is divided into three segments. The first one is prepared speech segment. The second one is table topic segment, and the third one is evaluations. Yeah, I know you all know, except Richa, to guest Richa. You don't know, so it's for you. That's our meeting is divided into three parts. The prepared speech segment, where a prepared speaker will come and deliver a prepared speech. The second one is the most interesting and the most fun session of the Toastmaster meet. It's table topic. So stay throughout the meet and please participate in table topics. The third one is, as we call the champions of the breakfast of champions, the evaluation. And today we have a great general evaluator. Like I guess we all are waiting for a evaluation. Toastmaster Smita. And with this, let's have intro of our tag team who will be helping our general evaluator. So today the general evaluator is someone who is our club mom, and I guess we all know who she is, but still she's a learner at heart and soul, loves to be around friends. Professionally, she is emotional intelligence trainer, a facilitator, and coach and hypnotherapist. And she is the most wonderful woman of our club, Toastmaster Smita. So let's welcome Toastmaster Smita, and please, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham. Well, we can already see that we have a lovely bunch and a lovely audience here today. Welcome, everyone. As Shubham has already introduced, that an evaluation section is a place where Toastmasters from the community itself, they evaluate others present in the meeting And when it says evaluate for the guests, I would like to tell that evaluation is not judgment. Evaluation is helping other Toastmasters speak better. We are here to tell each other about how we can improve our communication skills. So that is what I, along with my team, will be doing for you today. Now, generally, the evaluation section consists of a timer. We have an R counter, a grammarian, an active listener. But today, it looks like my tag team, my evaluation, my R counter and grammarian, the part of the tag team has decided to go on a vacation. So suddenly we do not have one. So the floor is open. I would like to call out if any one of you would like to take up the role of a grammarian. Would any one of you like to take up the role of an active listener or the role of an R counter? If you would, I would like you to raise your hands. I know
Okay.
there are only a few of us out here. And if any one of you would like to take up, Harsh, wonderful. He's already this evaluator number 2. Harsh, what role would you like to take up?
R counter, ma'am.
R counter, how amazing that is. Thank you so much. Would anybody like to take up active listener or grammarian? Yes, Suraj.
Toastmaster Suraj is raising.
Toastmaster Suraj, would you
Yes,
like
ma'am.
to be part of the tag team?
Yeah, of course, I would like to.
Okay, what role would you like to take up?
I can be a grammarian.
You can be grammarian. Wonderful. Isn't that amazing? So thank you so much, Toastmaster Suraj. Great. So now that I have a tag team in place, we still have an active listener. Is anybody ready to take up the listener role as well? Well, I know Archita is the timer, so I'm not asking her. Would anybody like to take up the listener role?
I can do that.
How wonderful. Toastmaster Shubham will double up also as the active listener. Great. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham. So now I have a new tag team. In this tag team, what is it now? Till the time I'll give a few minutes for my tag team to get ready mentally with their roles. And before I tell you all, let me tell you, before I call them, I would like to tell you that the evaluation section is to help the general evaluator and all the other members present in the community, help them better their language skills. So the first person I would like to call upon is the timer. The timer is played by none other than the Toastmaster, whom you've already heard, or who also has multiple roles today. She is the Vice President Education. Yes, the prettiest of them all. She also has beautiful personality and great skills as far as an image makeover is concerned. And you have to be in one of her sessions to see how she will transform that for you. So let me welcome the timer of the day, Toastmaster Archita, to tell us what and how she will be executing that role. Toastmaster Archita.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for General Evaluator, ma'am, for introducing my role a little bit. Now, let me tell you uh, the actual explanation. So, time is like that flying bird whom you can't even catch or you can't slow down. It is something which we can't stop. And if you don't do something according to time, sometimes it can hamper our lifestyle too. Similarly, in the Toastmasters meeting, if we don't give our speeches within the time limit, we can be disqualified from the voting. And it can impact on the audience. It can give a huge impact on the audience as well. So, as a timer today, my role is to keep the count of timing, that how much timing the speaker has taken and how much time they have left before they should finish their speech. So for prepared speeches, the timing is 5 to 7 minutes. I will show a green card after 5 minutes. I'll show a yellow card after 6 minutes, and I will show a red card after 7 minutes. And similarly, there is a timing for the table topics speeches also. For table topics, the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. I will show a green card after 1 minute. I will show the yellow card after 1 minute 30 seconds, and I will show the red card after 2 minutes. And the speakers will also get a 30 seconds grace time after the speech. And lastly, for the evaluation, for the speech evaluation, the timing is 2 to 3 minutes. I'll show the green card after 2 minutes, the yellow card after 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the red card after 3 minutes. And this is all about the timings for a table topics meeting. And I will present my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Till then, back to general evaluator, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archita. May I ask you, how do you plan to show the timings and the timer cards? Would you be changing the background? Okay, would you like to show everyone how you plan on doing it? Very well. So the minimum time that is allotted to the speakers to speak, when that comes, Toastmaster Archita will be changing the background to green. When it's time for you to wind up, she will be showing a yellow card. When you should start planning to wind up, she'll show a yellow card. And when it's actual time for you to totally wind up your speech, you will see a red card. Thank you, Toastmaster Archita. And after the red card, you will always have a 30-second buffer time to wind up whatever you are speaking about. Great. Thank you, Archita. Now I would like to call the R counter in my team, Toastmaster Harsh. Welcome, Toastmaster Harsh. Well, Toastmaster Harsh is also the Vice President Education of Lucknow Toastmasters Club. He is an avid Toastmaster who's very enthusiastic, very energetic about his learning, and you have seen that he has taken up multiple roles today. So welcome, Toastmaster Harsh. Would you like to tell everyone what the R counter role is all about, please?
Okay. First of all, imagine everyone, you are going on a dinner with your family and you want to order your favorite food. For example, I am going with my family and I am ordering the white sauce pasta. But while ordering, I am not able to pronounce that sentence or frame that sentence easily. I want to order it, but that I am not able to, like, while I am not able to properly share my message. So that type of movement create a awkward movement for me. Like you can see right now only, I am not able to frame my sentence. So as an R counter, I am here to help you. I am not here to judge you. Apart from that, I will share my feedback. So as an R counter, I will count the number of filler words, unnecessary sounds, or unnecessary pauses that the speaker takes while delivering his or her speeches, or the role players while playing his or her roles. Apart from that, I will also observe your gestures or any type of crutches that are used by any role player. At the end of the meeting, I will share my report. I will share my report with you all. And apart from and with that, I will also share some strategies to how you can become a fluent speaker. That's all. Over to you, Toastmaster Smita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh. And I would like to compliment you also on the way you introduced your role by actually using a lot of R's and M's to show people that this is what R's and M's are all about. How beautifully done and incorporated in your introduction. Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. The next member of my tag team is the grammarian. I would like to welcome Toastmaster Suraj, who is also another energetic, smart, and a go-getter Toastmaster of the community. Toastmaster Suraj, I beg your pardon. Toastmaster Suraj, as the grammarian, please tell people and all the members of the community what the grammarian role is all about today. And I would also like you to introduce the word and phrase of the day.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, and a very wonderful good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I'll be playing the role of grammarian, where I'll be noticing all the good uses and bad uses by the speakers and participating members. And also, in the end, I will come with the report. For today, the word of the day is mutter. mutter, mutter. It means to say something in a low audible voice. For example, suppose I'm in my room, it's dark, and something or someone is knocking my gate. So I would say, something is amiss. Just it's a very, very low audible voice. So that is muttering, right? The idiom or the phrase of the day is sorry, think on your feet. It means to react to events decisively and effectively without your second thought, without your prior thought. For example, Toastmasters are efficient at thinking on their feet. I hope all of you will be using these words, I mean, word of the day and phrase of the day, and whoever will be using these two vocabs, the other members will be giving you thumbs up, or they can also do this through online or digital reactions. So all the best, and back to General Evaluate. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj, for that explanation of your role. And I can see that Toastmaster Suraj has already posted the idiom as well as the word of the day in the chat box for everybody to refer to. Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Well, we also have another role, which is that of an active listener. As the general evaluator of the day, I would take it up. Now, what does an active listener do? An active listener listens actively. And as a general evaluator, since that is also my role, I would like to ask you questions about it could either be about the members in the audience present here, it could be about something from the speeches, it can be some words, some gestures, anything that has been happening in the meeting. And I want to see who all are listening actively, noticing things that are happening in the meeting. So that is the role of the active listener. I would also come back with the report of the evaluation section when called upon by the Toastmaster of the day. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you, Toastmaster Smita, and thank you, tag team, for introduction and for explaining your role very well. And welcome, Mitchell, to Toastmaster Club of Lucknow. I just saw you, you just joined. So today we are having a theme, and the theme is flowering of ideas, and you're at on the right time. And Toastmaster Honey, please listen to me this time because we are gonna start the game, the play. So in flowering of ideas, what we will do, identify a problem, and then we will search for the solution, and we all will search for the solution, like, collectively. So first for the problem, for I like before I thought that I will come with a problem. It could be anything, but why I should do the work, like all the work. You guys should also do some work. So just take a minute and please type a problem you think, like it could be anything, pollution, or it could be anything, like literally anything. Just think, and just you can just type in the chat box any problem you think should be solved. Uh, okay, international conflicts. I've got one. Richa, Michelle, Toastmaster Honey, you all can just type in the chat box any problem which you think should be solved. It could be anything. It could be like electricity also, anything. Uh, Better devices, better cars, space missions, anything. Perfect. I've got 2. Pollution. Toastmaster Smita, Toastmaster Harsh, we are waiting for you. Crime against women. I should have become diplomatic. It's good diplomacy. Okay, okay. And I guess Toastmaster Honey, we have got. I'm putting this into the picker wheel and let's see. Just a second. Because before I was going to do a poll of all these, but poll is not always good. Like let's decide it. Universe decide it. And just a second. I'm doing. Until then, if you have any other problem, also you can just think, you can write it too also. No, not a problem. Sorry for the delay, but believe me, I'm doing it very fast. And I'm done. Let me share my screen. Is my screen visible? No. Okay. So let's universe decide the problem. We have written it on, and I'm spinning the wheel. And okay. Well, that's the biggest problem for the universe, I guess. Pollution. I know universe. You all know, and for sure today we'll get to a solution. So, so let's start again. Let me share my screen. It's a different screen. So this is a problem. So you all can take your paper and pen with you, and let's get started. Toastmaster Honey, take your paper and pen. Toastmaster Michelle, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, I'll just bring it.
Okay,
I'll just bring it here.
please, please. And you guys can follow me. We'll make a flower to get a solution. If my screen is visible, so let's wait for Michelle. We'll wait for Michelle for 2 minutes. Okay, we have got one more guest, Erwin. So, while we are waiting for Michelle, let's take your pen and draw a circle. We have to make a flower. So I'm not a good artist, but you all can your inner artist and can start drawing. Seriously, I'm not a good artist, but still I will try. Yeah, but Michelle is back. Michelle, you have to draw a flower, not a little flower. Just do what I'm doing and just copy that. So here we are making a flowering of ideas. Here we have, yeah, I will draw it here. So this is the core of a flower, and here we will write the problem. What's the problem? Pollution. I hope you all are there with me. And please don't laugh after this because I'm going to make a bad petals of this. No, this one is not good. Sorry. This one is good. This one is good. You all have to make the petals. So here I have made 6 petals, and in this we are going to fill the solutions. Just think that how we can solve this problem, pollution. And I'm not asking you to give answers on the spot. You can just think while listening to a very good speech. And till then, yeah. So you all can just think how this problem can be solved, the pollution thing, and it could be anything. Just think, just brainstorm and think how it can be solved. Till then, we are going to listen a very beautiful speech by a very beautiful Toastmaster. And for that, I'm going to call a very smart evaluator. So the evaluator, he is currently serving as a vice president education of Lucknow Toastmaster Club. And he's there in Lucknow from last 15 to 16 years. And right now he's pursuing BCom degree from distance college. I guess it's Delhi University. He's an ambivert at heart, and he's a very good speaker and a very nice man. So let me welcome Toastmaster Harsh, the evaluator of Toastmaster Rajata. Toastmaster Harsh, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shubham, for such a wonderful introduction. Fellow Toastmasters, today I will evaluate the speech of my target speaker, Toastmaster Archita. Let me introduce my target speaker, Toastmaster Archita. Today I have the privilege of introducing my target speaker, Toastmaster Archita, a passionate Toastmaster who lives who lives to her name, meaning worshipped or adored. A BBA graduate from BBD University, she is not only one of the prettiest Toastmaster of Toastmasters Club of Lucknow, but also one of my dearest friends. Archita currently serves as the VP Education of the Toastmasters Club of Lucknow. She continues to inspire and lead with grace. Let's give her a warm welcome. Over to you, a dynamic leader, Toastmaster Archita. Uh, the uh, I would like to invite Toastmaster Archita to introduce her Level 1 Project 4 speech under the pathway of dynamic leadership. The objective of her speech is to uh, to apply the feedback in her speech which she has received in the part 1 of her evaluation and feedback speech. Apart from that, the title of her speech is The Gift, Toastmaster Archita, The Gift. Over to you.
Fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, have you all ever received a gift that touched your heart deeply? Ever? Anyone?
Yes.
Okay. So I believe that what truly makes a gift special is not the object itself, but the thought, the love, and the intention behind it. I feel a gift is just more than just a material possession. It becomes meaningful when we recognize the hurt behind it. This idea of recognizing the hurt behind a material item is a powerful lesson I feel that can apply to so much more than just gifts, right? So let me share my personal story. Growing up, I never ever enjoyed reading. I I would rather spend my time playing outside my house or watching TV or just making crafts rather than just sitting with a book. I feel very extremely bored. But that all a little bit changed when one of my friend Anu, who is still my friend from the last 20 years, gave me a book. And the title of the book was Unposted Letter. It was by the author Mahatriya. She knows me very well that I do not like reading at all. And knowing my reluctance towards reading, she gave me that book with so much of thoughtfulness, believing that someday, maybe someday, I'll read that. So I was just sitting in my balcony one day and I just thought and decided to give it a try. Not because I was suddenly got interested in reading, but because it was a gift from a dear friend. As I opened the book and turned the page, it was written on the very first page, "Dear readers, an answer is seeking the seeker." I when I read that, something just clicked in my mind and I thought it's something like a hint to read further. And I decided to go with the flow and I turned the first chapter. And the title of the first chapter was "Today is His Gift unto You." I read the whole chapter and I found myself immersed in that story. I just felt a connection to the words in a way I have never had before because I've never read that book. I realized that it's not it's not me. I was reading a book. Like I was not reading that book because I was suddenly interested. I just thought that I was reading that book because it was a gift, and I honored that gift by reading it. So that friend of mine gave me a newfound hobby to me. I also thought that if I had bought that book myself, I've never read it. I gave it a chance because it was a gift. So this whole experience taught me when we see a hurt behind a material, it transforms into a gift. And that is true not just books or material possessions, but for life itself, right? So just think about it. We wake up each day as a kind of gift, a precious gift from God or the universe. Not everyone who went to sleep last night woke up to this morning, but the very fact that we did means that something higher force still think that we are worthy of another day. And it is extremely easy to overlook this gift of life, especially when we get caught up in our daily routine, when we focus more on our past regrets or future worries. But every day is a new opportunity and it's a fresh start, right? Just imagine someone who receives a beautiful painting but stores that painting in a dark closet and never ever appreciate the beauty or the effort that went into creating that painting. Similarly, when we waste a day, we're not just wasting our time, we're also disregarding the gift of life itself. Life is more like that painting. It is meant to be experienced, it is meant to be cherished, admired for its beauty. Our today doesn't care about the blemishes of our past, nor it is affected by the uncertainties going to come in future. This today always and always stands alone, unburdened by what came before or what might come next. So it is an opportunity in itself, a portion of life that we can choose to make the most of it. So I have one more example that resonates, I think, deeply with our life, that of a gardener who tends to garden. The garden cannot neglect that he missed watering his plants yesterday, or he cannot even change the behavior of the weather of tomorrow. But today he can choose, he can choose to water the plants, pull out the weeds, and enjoy the beauty of flowers. So just like that gardener, we also have the chance to cultivate our lives each day, regardless of what happened yesterday or what might come tomorrow. And when we take care of today now, we are in a sense taking care of our whole life. We live in present, we honor the giver of this gift, whether you see that as a god or the universe or maybe your fate. So let us all remember today is the most precious thing we have. As Gautam Buddha wisely said, let us rise up and be thankful. For if we did not learn a lot today, at least we learn a little. And if we did not learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And even if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us be thankful for each day we have. Thank you so much, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Please have a big round of applause for Toastmaster Rajita. What a great speech it was, Toastmaster Rajita. Really, it touched my heart. And you know what? I'm also reading a book. It's called The 1 Minute Manager. So I thought it will give me a shortcut to become a manager. But yeah, but still it's helping. And after listening to your speech, now I will read more books. I hope you all have uh, came up with a solution to the problem. What was the problem? Are you guys with me or not? What was the problem? Toastmaster Harsh?
Pollution, pollution.
Pollution. Yeah, right. So again, let me share my screen. So I hope all have some pollution. So here's the flower. Pollution in the world. The core problem is pollution in the world. And so who will go first? Toastmaster Harsh. Yeah, please.
So I have to tell the solutions now, how we can
Just
tackle pollution.
how you think that uh, how we
Like
can improve
first,
in tackling the
first we can avoid using plastics. Apart from that, we should
I just
like
only
we
need
have
one. I just only need one.
so so
Can work.
I would like to complete my sentence. I think we can work as there are 3 hours, but I think most of us are not using that 3 hours. So we can work on those 3 hours. That is recycle, reuse, and reduce. Apart from that, as a Toastmaster, we can add one more hour in it. That is renew. That's all.
Typical VP education. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. Now, Michelle, would you like to go for the next solution?
Recycling.
Well, it's written here.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think it's important how to use the process of recycling of your garbage so that um, in case that you'll be having pollution problem, it will be a more sorry.
You're right.
It
You're
can
totally
help.
right.
Yeah, sorry, it's my first time to join this Toastmaster. So
No, you're right,
I was just
Michelle.
yes. So
Recycling we can do.
so in the recycling, we can be more efficient with our garbage. How we can be able to utilize some of the garbage into more productive environment. So
Right.
at least we can utilize our garbage that we can, like for example, the scrap that we can be able to get from some things that we throw, things that we can be able to reuse again, that you can make it
Like more we have
more
to work. We
less
should
than
work on the
so,
process thing, how to process the garbage and how we can recycle that to make new things to reuse it. Right,
yes, sir.
Michelle.
Yes, sir.
Now,
So
what about, do you want to say something?
yeah, I think I just said it. You just said it.
Okay,
Sorry for that.
thank you.
Sorry.
And what about Toastmaster Honey? Any solution apart
Yes,
from this?
pollutions. Pollution is a very broad subject. So there are different kind of pollutions. We all know that land, air, noise pollution, water pollution. So I was thinking more on air pollution. How what can be uh, solutions for that or alternatives? One is the usage of public transport.
Hmm.
So we use public transport very less, and the condition of public transport also in India is not uh, very good at many places. Some places like Delhi and Bombay, the public transports are okay, but other cities like in my city, I'm living in Kolkata, public transport is not very good. Then using fuel efficient vehicles. So there were a lot of laws passed in India that more than 15 years old vehicles should be scrapped. So there is no scrapping policy right now that is followed in India.
Hmm.
Still, we see a lot of old vehicles flying in the cities.
Yeah, the
Uh,
BS4 and BS3.
BS4, yeah, BS2, BS4 vehicles are still there on the cities.
Hmm.
So there is a lot of workarounds that happens in our, a lot of loopholes in our laws that those vehicles are still prevalent on the streets. Then usage of e-vehicles. So in the recently we see a lot of companies they have come up with e-vehicles, especially in two-wheelers. Even a lot of three-wheelers are now e-vehicles are there. Four-wheelers, a lot of companies they have launched their e-vehicles. Indian company like Tata, they are
Hmm.
pioneering the Indian market in e-vehicles. So that usage of e-vehicles should be more and more. There are still a lot of infrastructure challenges like charging stations. Myself, I'm planning to buy a e-vehicle, but when it comes to actually getting down and taking the decision, I'm still have sitting on the fence or in two minds whether I should go for it or not, because the charging infrastructure is still not there in the country. So I
Right.
think these are some of the solutions that
So overall,
alternatives
I'm
are.
writing, like for your point, I'm writing transportation and vehicles,
Yeah.
and we'll talk about it further. Now, Toastmaster Suraj.
Yes, of course. So stop all the conflicts, international conflicts going on at
Uh,
present, right?
for example,
Because if we consider emission in all the conflicts going on present as a emission by a country, it will come in the top 3 or 4 emission by
hmm,
any country, right? If I ask you who is the top emitter in this world, you will name probably China, India, right? But the emission which comes out of those conflicts, Russia, Ukraine, and there are several locations in the world, right? So I think those emission also matter, and that is even more harmful. So
right.
I think
So I'm for your
United,
point, I'm writing wars. Can I write war?
yeah, stop all the conflicts because there are so many bombardments going over around the world.
Okay, just a second. Now to guess Richa. Any point? Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj.
Pollution or educational system?
Pollution in educational system.
What we choose?
Pollution, like the core, like here we can see that the core problem is pollution in world, and this is the core problem. Now we are discussing how we can solve that, and
Yeah,
further we'll discuss
correct.
more. But now we are just focusing on how we can solve this pollution in world.
I think some strict law and penalty.
Strict law, right?
Yeah, because we every time go somewhere and see garbage on roads and park and another way, but people not care about it. They even not think on health. That's why we have to strict laws and
Perfectly, perfectly said to Rija. We should follow laws, but we are not. We don't do generally. We don't follow laws. Okay, I'm adding this point. I added the strict laws point, and thank you. Now, Toastmaster Smita, anything unique, ma'am? Anything you have thought?
Well, now, actually, I have to think on my feet because most of the points that I was thinking of have been spoken about. So, being an educator, I've realized that the education of children and spreading the awareness from the very childhood is very necessary about pollution. So whether it is segregating garbage at home, telling children, minimizing use of plastics, or even telling them where to throw when they are moving out in public, not to spit in public. So spreading an awareness from the childhood itself, teaching them and making them aware of ways to stop pollution. We could also encourage children to plant trees on their birthdays, have
Hmm.
1 to 2 trees per child, per birthday, per family member, and create it as a campaign and then celebrate those who do it. So their names can be put up in communities and they can be praised for this act. So when the appreciation comes, when this praise comes, then more and more people will be motivated to plant trees. So campaigns like
Right,
this, awareness can be.
ma'am. Like you have made my work easy. So what Toastmaster Smita said right now, awareness. And awareness we can do like in different ways. So what we are going to do in the next part after table topic session, I guess I hope you all have written this. You all have made this flower. You all have written the points and the petals. So now we all have to come up with different points. Like if we are taking recycling, so how we can do that recycling. So all have to think that how we can do the recycling, how we can promote the awareness, how we can ensure the strict laws and all. Like we all have to think on our feet of in the different things, how we can use all these things, how we can do all these things. But after table topic session, because again, I have to give you time for brainstorming. So again, where is my screen? Oh, here it is. Since yeah, so brainstorming from the start, I'm speaking brainstorming. And you know what? There is one session. Yeah, it is called table topic session where we need to do a lot of brainstorming, lot of thinking, lot of. So for that, we have a wonderful Toastmaster and he is from Vaishali, and he's a very good friend of mine. And you know what? It's the world's first democracy, Vaishali, Bihar. He's graduated in history. He loves reading, listening books, and he's also learning guitar. So soon he's gonna play guitar for us for our next birthday. And I guess it's mine. Okay, so leave it. So let's welcome for the table topic session a wonderful Toastmaster Suraj.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Shubham. And before I start, I want today's session to be a bit energetic. So please, everyone, unmute yourself and repeat after me. I request everyone to unmute yourself and repeat after me and feel energetic. I am amazing.
I am
I'm
I am
amazing.
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 I am powerful.
I
I
I
am
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 I'm
powerful.
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 I am unstoppable.
I'm
I am
unstoppable.
I'm
unstoppable.
unstoppable.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So before proceeding on table topic session, let me tell you it's a general and the very second segment of the Toastmasters meet. And here I will be giving you a topic and you will have to speak over that. And you will have 2 minutes for that, as already timer has told us about the timing of the table topics session, right? So for each topic, everyone will get 2 minutes, 30 seconds buffer time, like after 2 minutes and before even starting 30 seconds. And it's not a test, it's a kind of how you can think on your feet and you can give your thoughts without any preparation and how you can communicate with the people you are communicating. This is one of the best thing I think in this table topic session, in this Toastmaster community, which always fascinates me. Even I have to even work upon that as well as I'm working on it also. And this is one, sometimes it seems very challenging activity, but sometimes it seems okay, it's easy, it can be done. But when we face the music of table topic session, then we realize. And after delivering the speech, the whole day we just keep thinking, what are the things I just mentioned topic. So it's an amazing activity. And so let's start. And before I request any guest, I would request any seasoned Toastmasters to come or raise your hand, and let's start it so that guest will have, wow, that's wonderful. So that guest can have the proper idea about the table topics session, right? So Toastmaster Harsh, thank you so much. What would you like to choose out of efficiency and honesty if you get a chance? Toastmaster Harsh, what would you like to choose out of efficiency or honesty if you get chance?
Uh, you must, you all have must, you all have listened that honesty is the best policy. It is good to be honest, but in my case, it's not. It's not truth. Like most of the time, I used to tell the truth, but whenever, like, I have seen many situations I have faced many situations in Toastmasters that if you speak, like, you do not need to always say truth. Like, if you speak truth, people think that you are like preaching or trying to uh, speak anything irrelevant. But in my case, most of the people say that, Harsh, you do not need to speak always truth. You should learn the art of becoming a diplomatic person. So uh, after joining Toastmasters, I started learning that there, like, it depends on various situations. There are some situations that demand you to be honest, and there are some situations that demand you to be diplomatic. So like a few weeks ago, I was having a conversation with my mom. She says, I asked a question from my mom that uh, it is good to speak truth, or uh, it's good to say lie. So my mom told me that, Hers, you should always speak truth, but but it depends on the words you are using. So words plays a greater role while you are delivering or conveying any message to anyone. So at the last, I would like to conclude my topic by saying that uh, like it is like you should learn to be like you should always speak the truth, but but it depends. But see the situation, what the situation demands. If it's required to be diplomatic, then you can become diplomatic. That's all. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh. A wonderful speech, obviously a relatable one. And you talked about a beat diplomacy, right? And I just got recollected a statement mentioned by our external affairs minister, S. Jaishankar. Once he mentioned that if he can name two top diplomats of the world, so they were Lord Krishna during Mahabharata and Lord Hanuman during Ramayana. And they were very, very truthful throughout their life. So being truthful as well as diplomatic was a bit challenging, but I think we can learn lots of things from these two great personality. So now moving forward, I would okay. So Toastmaster Achita has already raised her hand, and Toastmaster Achita, which song fascinated you the most? Toastmaster Achita, which song fascinated you the most?
So since childhood, I'm not very fond of listening to songs. Like I was not very fond of reading books because at that time I only used to hear those old songs which my mother listens. So I don't like that at that time. But as I grew up in the current situation, I know that the value of those old songs, and I love them a lot. A few years ago, a song launched by this Kolaveri. When I listen to that song, it's something which I don't understand what it says, but it do like fascinates that what does it mean, and the rhythm and like the whole music is so nice. So I felt it something different, not in Hindi completely, not in English even, not in Tamil. It's a mix of all those things. So I love that song, and there is no such song which is my favorite. I listen to different kind of. Sometimes when I feel sad, I listen to Punjabi music. When I feel very happy or like I'm not in a bad mood, then I listen to slow songs. So something opposite happens to me, and that's all about my fascination of the songs. Thank you for the topic.
Wow, wonderful. So yeah, definitely it depends upon the mood, it depends upon the timing and the event. So recently I was coming after attending an event, and I was just having all the photos and videos. I was just watching that, and I was just like, "हमें ना जाओ छोड़ कर ये दिल अभी हरा." So, so now I would love to invite someone from the guests lot, and now I would love to see Richa on the screen. Guest Richa, would you like to? Yes, thank you so much. So, guest Richa, the topic is the importance of healthy lifestyle. Guest Richa, the importance of healthy lifestyle.
Okay. Basically, I'm not following this because I love fast food. You can see. So, but I know because I have thyroid issue and I know the importance of healthy food because doctor told me that if you eat fast food too much, you will be go with this world. Seriously, he told me this, and right now I'm avoiding outside food because there are many things. Sometimes first you have a thyroid issue, then PCOD, sometimes sometimes fatty liver, or many disease. So we should avoid fast food. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, yeah, we'll thought points, and obviously, to lead a healthy lifestyle, we must have a mindful eating habit in our life. Now, I request Meenakshi Sharma on the screen. Anyone from guest lot, please raise your hand and I'll give you a topic and please share your thoughts and ideas over there. So Glal Jaki.
Toastmaster Suraj, Toastmaster Honey has raised his hand.
Okay, Toastmaster Honey.
If any guest is ready, they can have the
Till the
topic.
time I have any guest ready, so I think you can go ahead.
Yes, I can.
Toastmaster Honey, your role model. Your role model, Toastmaster Honey.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster. Growing up, I had different role models at different times of my life. So when I was a child, every child's first role model is his dad. So my role model also was my dad. Why my dad? Because he was, whenever whatever I asked, he used to fulfill all those things that I wanted. I remember that when I was in class 3, I got my first bicycle, and that bicycle was totally different to what my friends were having at that time. So my friends were having normal bicycles with a small thin tires, but I got a Hero Ranger. So that was a very different bicycle, and I used to show it off to all my friends in my locality. And one day when I woke up, it was on my birthday. It was 23rd September. I was in standard 5. And you remember that time, a talking watch was had just come out and it was becoming famous. And when I woke up, I saw the talking watch in my hand. So my dad was my role model at that time. So when I grew up and went to went to college, so there was one professor, and he was whenever he used to come to class, he used to lighten up the whole class. And he used to teach mathematics, but given a chance, whenever there was no teacher available for a different class, he used to take those classes as well. So he was having so wide knowledge of each and every subject, and I was so fascinated by him, that how can one person has knowledge on in-depth knowledge on so many subjects. So I used to see him as my role model. Then I came to corporate world. So 4 5 years back, there was one of my he was the regional director and of the division that I was working with, and the kind of connect that he had with each and every one, more than 200 employee of the company. And that was something very amazing, because he used to remember each and everyone by name. And I was a very junior employee. Still, I was talking to him like, I know him one to one. So I remember that there was some conflict with my boss, and I was so upset that I directly called him up. He said, "Take a breath, honey, just stop and tell me what are the 3 top reasons why you don't want to work with your current manager." And that moment, I gave him all 3 top reasons, and I then probably next day after that, when I kept the phone, and next day when I was contemplating on that, I understood how he calmed me down. Means I was in a different level of frustration, and he calmed me down. It just his words calms me down, and he followed a very precise process. Right, I really love that. And the day when he left the company, when I felt so bad at why he is leaving the company, and not only me, next all 200 employees of the company felt bad because they were so connected with them. So these were the role models that I had during different times of my life. Uh, and when Archita was saying Archita had this topic, and I was listening to that. What was your favorite song? I remember my favorite song is that song from movie Lakshya, Lakshya ko har hal mein paana. And that moment when I was thinking, Hrithik Roshan in that particular role is my role model. So the point is that you might have role models, one role models, but you can also have different role models at different uh, point of time in your life. Thank you. Sorry, not able to hear you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Hani. And yeah, there is one similarity between both of us about role model. Thank you so much. Now, moving forward to, I would request Avin Pareno, today's guest, to unmute yourself so that I can give a topic. Avin Pareno, which
Am I audible?
child? Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Which childhood memory do you recollect often? Which childhood memory do you recollect often, Arvind Pareno?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question. I'm from the Philippines and I grew up in a simple family. I wouldn't say that my family is living in a minimum wage, but I would say that my parents would do everything to make me happy. Every time I celebrate my birthday, my parents will bring me to the park. It's a children's playground where there are slides, there are swings, there are colossal structure of different animals you may find in the zoo. And we will spend our the whole day just playing and we share food. And that simple thing really makes me happy to the moon. And every time I will look at our album and I will see my picture as a young child, jumping, running, being chased by my friends in the children play park. It reminds me that life shouldn't be lived in a lavish style in order to be happy. And simple things can give you the kind of happiness that cannot be matched by any material thing in this world. That is the fondest memory that I always cherish for the rest of my life. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Toastmaster Suraj, kindly unmute.
Thank you so much, Arvind Pareno. Your recollection of your childhood reminds me of a song. बचपन हर गम से बेगाना होता है. Our childhood is beyond every kind of tension, simply. So thank you so much. Now moving forward, I would request Michelle Cordogo to come on the stage and please take on a topic. Michelle Cordogo. Yeah, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
What advice would you give to your 15-year-old self? Michelle Cordogo. What advice would you give to your 15-year-old self?
15th years old. But the question is about the what will you give advice to your 15-year-old age? Is that the question, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. I think back to my old self or 15-year-old self, I would say that you have to be stronger in life, that you have to to be able to cope the life that you will be facing ahead of you, because this life has so much to offer. Just like what the speaker before have said that about how beautiful life that we have today, and you will have to learn how to appreciate life in everyday situation that you have, because it is important how you be able to embrace your the beauty of the life that you will have ahead. And the constant challenges that you will face are not really easy, but you have to be able to cope the life challenges. If you'll be able to learn how to see the beauty that you will have to face ahead of you. If you will have many years that you have to face in the journey of your life. And I know that the old self that you will have I had before is not very the same that I'm having now, because experiences can really uh the experiences that you will have in your life will also help you to be able to to teach you as to bring you lessons and how to be able to face and be much stronger in life when you having your journey in this world. So I know that my old self is really not that strong. I'm weak. I'm a weak person. It's just that it's because of like experiences. It really teach me how to be more stronger, to teach me how to know how to strategize with my things that I do in life. And I know that with God God in me, um you have to know how to be thankful to God, so that He will help you in order to know how to do how to do things in life, how to be able to overcome some challenges that you are facing ahead. And it's it's not a very easy race that we are facing every day. It's everyday challenges, and you have to embrace the changes that you are facing every day in your life, both in the personal and professional level of your life. So, it's this world, if you're not stronger enough to face the reality in life, you will end up being defeated. But if you know to embrace changes, you have to, and you know how to value the beauty in life, then you will step up your game to more victorious. You become more victorious when you face those challenges in your life ahead. So that's what I will be saying for now. Thank you so much for giving me the time to speak, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much for your wonderful thoughts and ideas you shared. And now I would request everyone to please give a huge round of applause for all the guests and Toastmasters who participated in the table topic session. And now, with this, I would hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. And please have a round of big applause for Toastmaster Suraj. What a wonderful topic it was. The topics were so good, Toastmaster Suraj. Where you went? Okay.
Thank you.
So let's quickly do our activity because we don't have much time left. And here we go. So I guess all of you have came up with an idea. how to deal with a particular problem, like how we can avoid plastics here. So let's, okay, just a second. See. So Toastmaster Smita, let's start with you. How we can avoid plastic? Just need 1 point from all. Just 1 point.
Carry your own bags while shopping.
Okay. Toastmaster Achita.
Use the steel bottles at your home.
Richa. Yes, Richa.
Use like a wood and another thing rather than plastic.
Mm. And Toastmaster Suraj.
We can use used bottle as a water sprinkler or sometimes planter.
So reuse. And I need one more. Toastmaster Honey.
Yes.
Any point for avoid plastic?
Point for
To avoid
transportation.
plastic. To avoid plastic.
Acha, plastic usage of banning of single-use plastic.
Mhm. And now we have. We
Okay.
got 1 point. We need only 1 point. Toastmaster Honey. Next is recycling. So it's the whole thing. Recycling. We can think about everything. Recycling most of the things. So any point on this, Toastmaster Honey? 1 point.
Yes.
I need.
So recycling of everything which can be recycled. So probably having some policy where the government drives it through their policy and gives some subsidizing rates like SEZ for IT, something like that for recycling plants. So
That.
having that.
Now Toastmaster. Let's see. Toastmaster Achata.
Yes.
A point for recycling. We have to think of a point. Like the core problem is here. The solutions are there. These are the solutions, and we have to think how we can do that.
We can use plastic containers to like if we have plastic containers, we are buying something from mall or something, we get plastic containers, not to throw them away directly, but we can use them.
Okay. And what about? I can't see. All I can see is the blank boxes on my screen. Where is Toastmaster Smita?
Shubham, we also have Manvi now in the room. We have Toastmaster Devang, Jatin.
Oh yeah. Hello, Toastmasters. Now we have got some more brains. So like
We
Toastmaster
have a
Devang, Toastmaster Manvi, Jatin.
yes, we have a division director Devang, Toastmaster Devang. We can ask
Welcome,
him to join
Toastmaster
in.
Devang. So please, Toastmaster Devang, if you are there, here we are doing a brainstorming activity where this is the main problem, pollution in world, which this problem is given by universe. Literally, universe has given this problem, and these are the solutions. And for this, now we are searching how we can do that. Like here how we can avoid plastic. So we can use our own bags, use steel bottles, less uses of plastic. I'm on call. Okay. So it's for everyone. Toastmaster Manvin, Jatin, you all can also please brainstorm and answer these. So now here we are on the recycling part. So how can we recycle? Like how much we can do that? In what ways?
I'll add a point and then we can move forward. We can recycle old clothes, whatever we have outgrown, we can give it to people who can find a use for them.
One more? Anyone?
Re- Recycle plastics to make roads means there are a lot of technologies which have come up which uses the plastics which are thrown away to make roads.
Thank you, Toastmaster Honey. And we are left with four things which we'll discuss later after the evaluations. And again, I'm giving you all time, so please think. I guess you all have written on your papers the solutions, and now we have to find out how we can do those solution, how we can practice that solution. So for the evaluations, again, let me call Toastmaster Smita and with her tag team to give us the effective evaluation as always she does. So Toastmaster Smita, the stage is all yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dede, Toastmaster Shubham. Hello, everyone. I'm here with the evaluation section. And let me first of all begin with the timer. Toastmaster Archita, would you like to kindly take center stage and tell the audience the timings of the table topic speakers?
Yes, ma'am, but before giving my timer report, I request you to please call the speech evaluator. I have to time him as well.
Okay, I'll do that. So Toastmaster Harsh, I would like to call you now for the evaluation of Toastmaster Archita. Toastmaster Shubham, may I request you to please stop sharing the screen? Yes, thank you. So Toastmaster Harsh, as the evaluator of Toastmaster Archita, the stage is all yours.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Archita for completing her level 1 project 4, that is and evaluation and feedback in such an amazing way. I would like to start my evaluation with the points that I liked the most. Starting with the first thing that I liked in your speech was that you started your speech with a question. I always suggest the speakers to add some engaging or rhetorical questions which could help you, which could help you to grab the attention of the audience. Moving to the next point, I love the authenticity and genuineness in your speech. The way you were sharing your story was amazing. It was an heartwarming moment for me. But the best part in your speech for me was that you were enjoying your speech. The way you were speaking those words, reluctance, it was looking like you were feeling those words. So that is one of the best points which could help you to become a dynamic leader. Apart from that, the next point that I noticed that you had used some amazing quotes. Some quotes were that were used that you referred. The name was Lord Buddha and some other quotes like that. So that proves that you have a great command over language. Moving to the recommendation part, I am sure if you consider them, you could definitely elevate your speech. First recommendation would be the camera positioning. As you have the way you have positioned your camera, I was not able to see your gestures. So it would be great from next time onwards, if you could position your camera in a better way. Moving to the next point, you said that you had read the book, the Unposted Letter. Some way on the other, it inspired you also to read more books and to become a better individual. But I would suggest to add some more details of the books. What were the points, or what were the main incidents or crux of the book that that inspired you to read more books and to enhance your knowledge? uh, I would also like you had shared some examples also. It is great to share examples in your story, but I would suggest, instead of just touching those stories, try to go a deeper into it. Try to complete the story, because at some points I found that uh, that the examples you are sharing is great, but you have just like just touched the upper part uh, of the example. So I would suggest to just uh, go a bit deeper into it. Last but not the least, uh, while you were asking the question, the during the inception part, you asked a question. So I would suggest that while you are asking the question, try to wait for the audience response, because I just saw that you have uh, rarely waited for 10 to 15 seconds. So I would suggest that if you are asking a question, please give some time for the audience to take that question and answer it. Apart from that, to summarize, the authenticity, the way you expressed your emotions, and the great command over language makes it a great speech. But with a better structure, a better transition, and some more details, it could become a memorable speech. That's all. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh, for that detailed evaluation. And you have a very keen eye for detail. You've been motivating the speaker from beginning till the end in your evaluation, and I commend you for that. I would only like to recommend you to keep the commendations and the recommendations or fashion them in a manner so that you end the evaluation, you complete the evaluation in 3 to 3.5 minutes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Harsh. Toastmaster Archita, a beautiful speech indeed. I would like to commend you for all the things that Toastmaster Harsh has already spoken about. And without taking more time, I would only like to add that the speech, the gift, whether the gift was about the act of gifting with all your heart, or was the gift about the beauty of the gift of life that every individual has on this earth. This story that you shared with us had both the aspects, but what was the major point wasn't very clear. And I would like you to just look into that aspect of your speech. A beautiful speech indeed. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Achita. Now, are you also ready with the timings? Okay, great. So please share the timings with everybody in the audience.
Okay, I'll quickly share the timings. So we talk about the table topic speakers. Toastmaster Harsh spoke for 2 minutes 20 seconds. I spoke for 1 minute 29 seconds. Richa was little under time. She spoke for 57 minutes, just missed with 3 seconds. Toastmaster Honey, almost he gave an icebreaker speech because he missed his icebreaker speech on the very first day. So he gave his speech in 4 minutes 28 seconds. Arun spoke for 1 minute 28 seconds again. And Michelle, she gave a prepared speech almost. She spoke for 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Lastly, for the evaluations, Toastmaster Harsh given his evaluation in 3 minutes 58 seconds, which is he's also not qualified for the voting. So that's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Archita, for keeping a report of the timings for everyone. Okay. Now, this is for all the members present in the Toastmaster meeting or the members of the audience present in the Toastmasters meeting. Also for the guests who have joined us from other clubs, from who are not Toastmasters and who also joined us from other places. A table topic speech is a mini speech, and whatever thoughts we convey in table topics is meant to be conveyed in 2 minutes or less, and you are allowed a 30 seconds buffer time after 2 minutes to complete your speech. The idea is to speak on a topic instantly and fashion your thoughts in a manner so that you have a small beginning, you have a main body of the speech, and you also conclude the speech, but within 2 minutes. So we look forward to more table topics and your participation in the future with these time limits in mind. Now I would like to call the R counter to present the report of R counts. Toastmaster Harsh.
Here is my counter report. Starting with Toastmaster Archita, you have used 4 1 so, and 4 like in your speech. Apart from that, moving to the next speaker, Toastmaster Shubham, you have used 2 so. Apart from that, there is no other filler words that is used by you. Moving to Toastmaster Suraj. Toastmaster Suraj, there is one repetitive word which you have used thrice, that is and. Apart from that, there is not a single filler word that was used by you. Moving to guest Richa. Guest Richa, you have used 1 2 so, and 3 you know. So that's all. Kudos to you. Can we have a huge round of applause for for guest Richa, since it's her first meeting and she has used only 4 to 5 filler words on. So it's a great start. Looking forward to listen to more speeches by you. Moving to guest Arvin. Guest Arvin, you have used 1 Apart from that, there is not a single word used by you. Moving to guest Mitchell. Guest Mitchell, you have used 3 and 4 ums. That's all. Now moving to Toastmaster Harsh, you have used 5 and 4 so. Apart from that, you have also used 3 likes. So you can work upon them to become a fluent speaker. That's all. Apart can we have a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Smita? Because she has not used a single filler words in her speech while playing the role of general evaluator. Wow. So now moving to the strategies, that how we can reduce the filler words in our speeches. First of all, we can, instead of using filler words like you know, so, like, you can take small pauses or wait or take some time to frame your thoughts or gather your thoughts to deliver a powerful speech. Moving to the next point, write as much as you can. People say that table topic session is an impromptu speech. You cannot prepare for it. But there are like, if you see most of the speakers, they use their personal incidents or personal anecdotes. So I would suggest everyone to write some personal anecdotes in a paper and try to use them while delivering your speeches. Apart from that, that's all. So that's all from my report. Moving to you, Toastmaster Smita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh. Not only did you note down the R's, the ums, the gestures, but you were also kind enough to give everybody strategies to minimize the use of R's and ums. Thank you so much. And now I would like to call our grammarian for the day, Toastmaster Suraj.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator, and once again, very scintillating evening, everyone. So, starting with the word of the day and phrase of the day, Toastmaster Asmita used the phrase of the day, and even I used it twice. And apart from us, no one could even mutter the word of the day and word of the phrase, right? And now moving forward to the uses. Good day. I mean, today's there were so many good words and yeah, really great uses. So first one is dynamic leader. Dynamic means vibrant, and some quotes like gift is not an object, but the feeling, thought, and intention behind it. Unposted letter, obviously it's a name of book. Precious gift. Precious means something which is very, very costly. There was a use wasting a time. So instead of wasting a time, we can use wasting time. Cultivate your life means work upon your life. A quote, when we take care of today, we take care of our life. Today is the most precious gift. Another great idea and thoughts which I could notice, spreading awareness since childhood on pollution is the best way to avoid pollution. And the second great thought was teaching children to plant a tree sorry, on their birthdays. So it was such an amazing thought which I was fascinated by it. Next, convey a message means pass on a message. Precise process means precise means brief. Rhetorical. Rhetorical means the art of effective or persuasive speaking or writing. Grab the attention. Grab the attention, it's also a very, very great use. And next, authenticity and genuinity. These two words were used together, and the collocation was very, very good. Crux word was used, which means a nub. Nub means most important point at any issue. Very great word. And now elevate your speech means enhance your speech, level up your speech. So these were several words: dynamic, precious gift, cultivate your life, convey, precise, rhetorical, grab the attention, authenticity and genuinity, elevate, and crux. I was really impressed by the uses of the words by you people. Thank you so much. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Suraj. Not only did you take up the grammarian role at the very last minute, but with a very keen eye and detail, you have written down a lot of words and even told everybody the meaning of the words. I would only request you to send a note in our members group of all the great words that you have noted down and their meanings as well, so that people can benefit from it. Thank you, Toastmaster
Sure.
Suraj. And now I like to invite Toastmaster Shubham, who has taken up the role of the active listener, to ask 5 questions from the audience and test their listening skills. Toastmaster Shubham.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Yeah, so I have here 5 questions and let's see who is a good listener. The first question is, from where guest Richa is from? The native place.
Ghaziabad.
Agra.
Ghaziabad.
Right. Right. Agra. The second question is, what was the gift Toastmaster Rachita received?
Book.
A book.
Okay, right.
Book.
And the third question is, who got advice to become a diplomatic person?
Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Harsh.
Hush.
Yeah, right. Then okay. The fourth question is, which song fascinated Toastmaster Rachita?
Kolaveri.
Kolaveri.
Right.
Kolaveri.
The last question is, when Toastmaster Honey got his first bicycle, and what was that? Like, which bicycle was that?
Ranger.
And when he got?
During his childhood.
When he was in 4th or 5th standard.
Toastmaster Richa, guess Richa, you were about to say something.
Sorry?
You were about to say something. Do you know the answer?
Honda, I think ऐसा कुछ सुना था
It
मैंने.
was Hero Ranger, and he got
Hero
it
Ranger, correct.
in third class. Okay, good. You all are good listeners. All the best for the future meetings. Back to Janelle. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shubham. Indeed, they were the very questions I was noting down to ask. So I'm glad I passed them all on to you. Great job there. Well, it's been a very sweet meeting, I should say. We all started a little late because our role players hadn't joined in, but what is most impressive is that all the members decided to take up multiple roles, and some of you have were take doing 2 to 3 roles together for this meeting. Kudos to Toastmasters Club of Lucknow for this inspiring meeting. And we also have a lot of other things planned for the day. So I would cut short the general evaluation section by saying Toastmaster Achita did a fabulous job of uh, introducing the club, introducing the meeting. Toastmaster Harsh did a fabulous job of taking up Sergeant at Arms at the very last minute and calling out to everybody, speaking to everybody. We had guest introductions earlier. Our guests were participating beautifully. Welcome, Richa, to the club meeting. Welcome, Michelle, once again. And then the table topic master, amazing topics, great topics. And last but not the least, the Toastmaster of the day, Shubham, for a very interesting and innovative way of table topics, of actually making us do an activity and have people work up their gray skill, the gray cell. So thank you, Toastmaster of the day. My tag team, kudos to you for a lovely job. And I think now I will hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day for the further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Achita. Thank you, Toastmaster Smita. Sorry, I was into something else. Thank you so much for the evaluation. Thank you, tag team. And I will just sum up everything because we are running out of time. I know like I said you all to please think and to please come up with ideas, but I did it myself, all the brainstorming, and I completed this flower. And I guess it's looking good. It's for me, it's good because I'm not a big artist, that big artist. So I will just explain the things. The for the transportation and vehicles, we can promote EV, we can enhance public transportation, we can shift to sustainable fuels like biofuels and hydrogens. We can encourage to work remotely from home. So it was for transportation and vehicles. Same goes for the conflicts and war. Here we can promote education and awareness and many more things. Again, it's the same for strict laws also. We can collaborate with NGOs. We can can have strict punishments if the rule is break, or and also we can rebuild the laws. And the end, the awareness, we can do different things like uh, educational campaigns, workshops, and seminars, collaboration with different organizations, and also we can use social medias. So here, like I will send this in the group because we don't have time. So I will just explain what we can do. We wrote the main problem in the middle, the core problem. We came up with different solution, and these are what we can say that the how we can practice the solution, how we can do the main thing. And after doing all these things, we can choose few of them, like from avoiding like here the from the solution avoid plastic. What we can from these we can select which was the most like which one is the most suitable one, and we can choose that. And the same thing we can do for the rest of them, and here we can write all those things which are perfect solution for this, for the main problem. So this is called flowering of ideas. We all came up with a single solution, then we all uh, started uh, started doing brainstorming how a single problem can be tackled, how a single solution can be applied to how we can apply that. So overall, this was the flowering of ideas, and you can practice this in any sense, in any part of your life. where whatever problem it is, you all can just try. I will share this, and I hope many of you have made like would have made this flower more beautiful than mine. I know that, so no problem for that. Pardon me for that. And so I will send this, and this was my team or flowering of ideas. We have different things which Toastmaster Rajita will announce. So the stage is all your, Toastmaster Rajita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shubham, for such an engaging meeting today. And I also like to like to give a special thanks to Toastmasters Nita and Harsh and everybody who took the role at the very last moment. And before I wrap up, I have some exciting news. Just a minute, Toastmasters, are we going to have something moment of truth today?
Yeah,
The
we
next
are.
part of it today? Okay, for that we have our division director, Toastmaster Devang Pandey, here in the meeting. So before I give my last presiding officer note, I'd like to call the Devang Pandey on screen to
Toastmaster
proceed
Rajita, sorry to interrupt, but we can do this after like all the things.
winding up the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you. So coming back to the Toastmaster of the day, like your whole theme, the flowering of idea, was like truly inspiring, and it was like so good to see how ideas can bloom and nurture in the right environment of Toastmasters meeting. So before I wrap up, I have something exciting news to share. In the coming months, we are going to host the table topic and the evaluation contest, and here every member can can participate. So it's not open for the guests. If someone want to go for the contest, they have to become a member. And also, before the contest, we will conduct an educational session which prepare you for the contest. So I encourage everybody to please come join us in the educational sessions as well as with the contest. And that's all from my side. With that, I'd like to wind up this meeting for now and hand over the stage back to our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Harsh.
Okay. It was a pleasure for me to listening you all. For me, you all are best. You all have done the equal justice with the roles. So that's for all. I would like to conclude the meeting. The meeting is adjourned.